my audio. Hopefully, hopefully the audio gets fixed, cause it's real annoying that YouTube's been doing me like that, and I don't have audio issues. So, um, I'm gonna give it a minute, cause you guys are gonna have to come back. I do not like doing that. It's a it's a big bummer because MGB Automotive. Can you guys hear me now? Hopefully you guys can, man. I don't know what's been going on. Space Lord, what's up, Space Lord? Thanks for stopping by. Space Lord 479. Veronica, 100%. Awesome. It's good. All right, perfect. Thank you for letting me know, cause that's super annoying that YouTube does that. I don't even know if it's YouTube or if it's my mic. But it's weird because you guys were able to hear me, and then it just muted itself on its own. Veronica, appreciate the very kind words. Letting me know that I'm the best streamer, cause that's cool. I really appreciate the kind words. You got vocal rubies, my friend. I'm not sure what you mean about that. Juan, welcome back, Juan. Glad you guys are making it back to the stream. Ether, if I ignored you, I am so sorry, but the stream I just ended, I guess I was muted for some reason. Same thing happened to me on Wednesday, but we're back. But I'm right here, Ether. I'm not ignoring you. I was just having technical issues. I hope you can understand. Juan, ¿cuál fue tu directo con más visitas? The stream that I had the most people come in was actually during summer. I had like 1,200 people come in for like it was like an hour stream. So that was cool, and I appreciate whoever's spamming the little emotes, because that's always good to see on the streams. It keeps them fun. But yeah, man, I need to figure out what's going on with YouTube, because it's or I don't know if it's YouTube or if it's this. It might be the mic and the receiver. Something might not be working. But it was super weird because at the start of the stream, you guys could hear me, and then out of nowhere I just got muted, so I didn't really do anything. Veronica, or MGB Automotive 7626, said hi. What's up, MGB? Welcome back to the stream. Veronica, I have an auto clicker. Cool. What do you use an auto clicker for? Juan, si quieres un día allá y ve mi canal, okay? Yeah, I'll check out your channel, Juan. Cause it's real cool that it's always interesting to see someone else's like YouTube channel if they're actively posting, because not a lot of people post on YouTube. It's more like people that are here to just watch. Not too many people actually will post. MGB Automotive, I have a lot of clicker too. What do you guys using your clickers for? That's interesting. Okay, Sandy Kamate 2233, Ronaldo or Messi? Huh. I'm gonna go with Messi because he plays in, I believe it's the MLS league, and that's the league where I'm at. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Messi. So, but yeah, I've never seen him play though. I've never seen either one's play. And shout out to whoever's spamming the emotes. Oh, it might be Veronica. Eat your emojis. I'll chomp them up. Chomp. SWFVKD. What you do for a living, bro? In short words, I drive this van around, which is a work van, and I go around doing things, but I can't really get into the nitty gritty of it, just because it's, it might conflict with the streams. So, but yeah, I'm sorry I can't really tell you guys. I know that's a question that a lot of you guys like to ask, and it's probably because I'm in a work van. But yeah, I guess I have a job. MGB Automotive. It is for a lot walks. It is for a lot walks. Okay. I am from Southern California, the beautiful state of California. That's where I'm from. I was born in LA, and I'm still here, and I love it here. Space Lord 479, you remember me from last stream? Yup, I remember you, Space Lord. Apparently something happened with my stream. It just muted itself. So, but I'm glad you guys are finding your way back. But it's super annoying that I've been having to deal with that. Hopefully this is the last time, because I don't like that. Veronica Bish, are you gonna be live tomorrow? No, I'll be back on Monday though. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are gonna be is the schedule I have for this upcoming week because of the holiday grind. So I hope you guys can make some time, because I know a lot of people are going to be at home chilling just like me. So, maybe we can kick it. MGB Automotive, it is for Roblox, for the auto click off. Interesting. You guys play Roblox. What do you guys play on Roblox? Because I know Roblox is like an open world game that, like, it's kind of reminds me a lot of Minecraft when I was younger, where like people would go in there and just create something out of nothing. That's what Roblox seems like. Of course, shout out Gray Richardson -Y2F. Richardson, you get all the shout outs you guys want. If you guys want a shout out, just go ahead, drop it on the chat, and I will gladly shout you guys out. Veronica Bish 9492, do you play Roblox? No. I play Battlefield 6. I don't play Call of Duty this year. I didn't pick up Call of Duty 7. It just it didn't look as good as Battlefield. But I play Battlefield and League of Legends. I don't like saying I play League, because League is not a fun game. MGB Automotive, Bish is my friend. That's cool. That's cool that you guys both enjoy the stream. Have you heard of Roblox? Yeah. It's funny because I actually put my youngest brother onto Roblox, and he plays it for a long time. He didn't really know about it, but I put him on. He won't admit it, but I put him on. So Roblox ZZZ. Hi. So Roblox, thanks for stopping by the stream. Veronica, a lot. We play a lot of games on there. Yeah, cause it's like, even my like nieces and nephews play it, and I watch them play it, and they play like Call of Duty but on Roblox. It's such an interesting game. Soulblocks, hi Soulblocks. I am great, especially because it's a Friday. It's like the last day of work. Next week is a holiday, so next week is a chill week for like work wise. I only work Monday, so Monday will be the only van stream. And then after that, I was thinking of maybe doing like a stream at home, but I don't have like a good setup. And then I've mentioned before, but I have 2 dogs, and they're very high energy dogs that would make it difficult to just focus on the stream. Like they're always doing something, so it's kind of impossible to do that. Veronica, what is that? What is what? Did I miss something? Maybe League. League is a game. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's a game. So Roblox, what game do you play? I play Battlefield 6 and League of Legends. Oh, good question, Space Lord 479. Do you like, love, or hate your job? I actually get asked this question pretty often by like the people around me. And I tell them that I really enjoy it. It's a really cool gig. Not really demanding, and it's fun. It keeps things different. Personally, what I like about this job, guys, is I don't really work well with others. I don't work well with other people. I feel like if they're not at the same pace as me, I can't work with them. But I do like this job for the reason that I'm just on my own. I like that. People don't bother me, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I love this job. Let me see. Fly Corvus, it's Saturday here. That's cool, man. Where are you from that it's Saturday? Because it's barely like 3:30 here, and it's Friday. MGB Automotive is coming back. Cool. We'll hang out. Space Lords 479. And what is your favorite board and video game? Interesting. Those are good questions. Favorite board game? That's a tough one, between Monopoly and a little bit of chess. I've been trying to play chess this year, trying to get into it, but I'm not that good at chess. But it's fun because it's like it works your mental game out. Like it forces you to kind of lock in. But yeah, those are the and the favorite video game. Favorite video game of all time would probably have to be Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Not the one that recently came out, but the one from like 10 years ago. That's when I was gaming. Veronica, regime doing something. Okay. Nicholas, welcome back, Nicholas. I do remember you. So Roblox retracted his message. You guys know how I feel about that. Just if you guys say something, just leave it there. Rediga _ keep talking. I'm almost done. All right, I'll try to do that. Interesting. MGB Automotive, welcome back, bro. Zai Zyardler 5079 solo worker. Yup, I prefer that. I just don't work well with others because people come in moody and then it just kills the work vibe. Let's see. MGB Automotive. Hi, MGB. Space Lord, what's the best fish that you have ever caught? Ooh, that's a good question. Would you guys like to come on a fishing stream? That was something I also had planned for this upcoming week, but I don't know if you guys would enjoy that. But the best fish I've caught, it's not, I don't really eat fish like that. I'm more of a catch and release, but I do fish. I fish for carp. I like to fish for carp because carp give you a really good fight, and you don't have to go to the ocean. You can do it at a lake, and there's a good amount of them. And when they get you, when they bite, you're gonna be fighting them. There's no just like it's not gonna be like a bluegill where you just catch it, you lift up the line, and then you got them. Like a carp's gonna work you out. So I like to fish for carp. And for those of you guys that don't know, we're trying to hit 2,500 subscribers by the end of this year. So sub up, guys. We're really close. The goal is very close, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna hit it as long as you guys keep supporting, keep commenting on the chats, you know, dropping some support for the streams and subbing up. That's and we'll get there. Let me see. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, guys. So that was Juan. Ponga algo de música. I would, but I need to get a second device. Something like that would be good, so I can actually have some music in the background. Angel Jimenez -P1U. Love from North Korea. Yo, that's awesome, Angel. That you're watching the stream from North Korea. That's awesome. So Roblox ZZZ, can I add you, please? Of course. What do you want to add me on? MGB Automotive. I've been watching you my whole life. MGB, stop the cap. Because I've only been on YouTube for like 4 years, and then like the beginning of YouTube was like touch and go. Like I would drop a video here, and then it would be 3 months later, then I'd drop another one, and they were like not that great. So I don't know if you've been actually watching me for your whole life, but I appreciate the support. Bengal of Games. Hi Bengal. Welcome to the stream. Coco I4C. Can you say hi? Of course. Hi Coco I4C. Welcome to the stream. Space Lord. Hell yeah. What's up? Bengal. I said hi. Hi Bengal. Space Lord 479. If you guys want a fishing stream, I'll give you guys a fishing stream. Trust me, I've been looking for a reason to go out there fishing. I haven't been fishing this whole year. It's like I don't like to fish when it's hot. I prefer to fish like around the fall season. Once the sun starts to kind of not be so strong, once the weather starts to cool down and I can be out there all day, I would do that. But hey, I was actually thinking about doing a fishing stream next stream. So maybe I might do that for Wednesday. Since it's gonna be you'll see Wednesday. Space Sword, if you tune in, you'll see what I mean. Christian Bianchi -U1B. What's about pike? I've never fished for pike. I've seen that one guy, Jeremy Wade. I think his name is Jeremy Wade, the fishing guy. I've seen him fish for pike, but I've never. There's no pike like around me. And shout out to the emotes. I appreciate the emotes, guys. They're awesome. Dual flip, Technozen -J. Dual flip. I can't do a flip, bro. I probably won't be able to get back up if I do one. Bengal of Games. Hi Bengal. Coco I4C. Can you say hi, please? Of course. Hi, Coco I4C. Welcome to the stream. Veronica, Mia, and MGB are Automotive going to do something else. We'll be back. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be here. Night_Prism. Hi, Night_Prism. Juan Rojas 75-M5Y. ¿Te gusta la música rap? I listen to rap music, but I listen to a lot of other different types of music. I think I told you guys on Wednesday. Somebody asked me what I was listening to that week, and I said Travis Scott. But as of now, what have I been listening to? Oh, I've been listening to a lot of Kanye West. I don't know if Kanye West is a rapper. I would consider him more of a singer, but yeah, that's what I've been listening to, Kanye West. Night Prism, a fishing stream would be cool. Not gonna lie. All right. I might do it. I'm gonna go when I get home tonight. I'm gonna go see how my fishing gear is, and if it's good, We might do a fishing stream, guys. Muay Thai Melon. Call me Duckmaster. All right, Duckmaster Muay Thai Lemon. Interesting. Andy Kendrick. Do you listen to rock and roll? I haven't heard anybody call it rock and roll in a long time. But yeah, I listen to rock and roll. What would you consider rock and roll? I listen to, I guess, Metallica's kind of metal. I listen to Nirvana. They're kind of like punk. And then, but I listen to like System of a Down. I listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers a lot. Red Hot Chili Peppers I actually bump all the time. But yeah. Juan Rojas, escuchas Eminem? Yup. I was, you know what? If you would have asked me maybe a couple weeks ago, I was bumping nonstop Eminem. The Till I Collapse, that's a banger right there. Techno Zen J, is punk rock dead? I don't think so. As far as not like the big bands like Nirvana, Sublime, at least here where I'm at, like California, Southern, a lot of people listen to that. But yeah. I don't think punk rock's dead. I think because a lot of the younger generations, they still wear the shirts, because that's like a staple, that Nirvana shirt. Meh D Hassan, YouTube Live reminds me of TikTok Live. Interesting. I've never streamed on TikTok, but I guess I do have a respectable following on TikTok. I have like almost, I think it's like 700 followers on TikTok, and I rarely post on TikTok. I don't know. Maybe I should up the grind on TikTok, but as of now, I enjoy YouTube, so I'll be on YouTube. Space Lord 479, that's a cool thing you made right there. Pew pew. The Tool, we'll call it a Tool. You like AC/DC bumps? I haven't really been bumping AC/DC in a long time, but you know, they got the classics, Back in Black, all that good stuff. Highway to Hell, another banger. Outdoors HT222. Jesus Loves You. Yup, I love Jesus too. Space Lord 479. He's yo, do you have those saved like on a folder? Oh man, D Hassan and the Beatles. The Beatles, I bump the Beatles from time to time, because yeah, the Beatles just has a ton of good bangers. I can't think of one. Come Together's got to be my favorite one. But that's not to say that that's their only banger, but the Beatles got some heat. Juan, puedo decir malas palabras? It's up to you, Juan. If you want to cuss or not on the chat, I don't really care. Just try to keep it respectful to anybody else in the chat. That's another thing. Like I said, guys, I've never banned anybody from my streams. I don't plan on it. I got pretty thick skin. Nobody really gets underneath it. But I guess two things that would probably get you banned would be is if you're being mean to somebody else in the chat, or if you're spamming. That's the only thing I can think of. But luckily, fingers crossed, I haven't had to do it, and I don't have to do it. But Juan's a moderator now, so it's up to you, Juan. I don't really care if that's how you wanna act up. So yeah, guys, and then the videos I have planned for this upcoming week, this weekend is probably gonna be the night ride. This weekend I might upload this weekend I am gonna upload a long form video, and it's gonna be the night ride to Chick-fil-A. A couple local Chick-fil-A's, they set up their drive-throughs really nice, man. Like if you go in there, and if you were like on a psychedelic or something, you'd be tripping out, because they have their whole drive-through, and they put like a bunch of Christmas lights around it. I think it would be really cool for a video, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, because I haven't done a night ride this year on the Grom. And then for the weekend coming up, because during the week it's just gonna be shorts and streams. For Saturday and Sunday, I am gonna be dropping finally the video I've been talking about for a long time. Is the how far can you go on $5? Since I'm not gonna be working next week, I'm gonna have a lot of time, so I'm gonna crank that one out, because that's gonna be at least a 4 or 5 hour video of filming for me. Hopefully I cut it down now that I can actually take the Grom on the highway. Juan, it's up to you, Juan. If you wanna drop some explicit language, that's up to you, bro. I don't really care. Sophie's World 5338. Hi Sophie, welcome to the stream. Robin Moss 4923. Diarrhea? Damn. Hopefully you ain't got diarrhea, bro. Diarrhea is a tough one to deal with. Space Lord 479. I want to be a moderator. Let me see. Add a Q&A sticker. Let me see. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm messing with the stream. Oh, I shouldn't be doing that. You want to be a moderator, Space Lord? I don't really know if I need that many moderators. I got Juan. But if you want to hang out, bro, maybe we can do something. Melanie Hansel-4Q4. Hi, Melanie. Welcome to the stream. And waving back at you. I saw you drop the little wave emote. But yeah, guys. For this upcoming, I'm gonna do the how far can you go on $5 of gas. That's gonna be really good because the Grom already needs gas. Jacob Pittman 7261. Hello, what's up, Jacob? Welcome to the stream. Juan, puedo bloquear a las personas que nah, Juan. I wouldn't be just blocking people that drop swear words. It's not that big of a deal for me. And I think most of us here can actually deal with that. So I would avoid that. Space Lord, I seen that one stream yesterday. I sat there a little bit after it ended. Cool. I know you were here on Wednesday. Space Lord, I remember that. MGB Automotive, welcome back. Welcome back. I hope what you guys did was cool. But yeah, guys, for Saturday and Sunday are gonna be long form videos. I'm gonna do the how far can you go on $5. The route is still the same. We're gonna be going to the city of Pasadena, the beautiful city of Pasadena. From Pasadena, we're gonna go to LA. From LA, we're gonna go to. That was pretty cool, guys. I wish I could show you, but there's a pack of kids on their bicycles doing wheelies behind me. And then, so yeah, I'm gonna be going to LA, Pasadena, Hollywood. We're gonna go to the Hollywood thing, and then from there we're gonna go to Santa Monica, the Santa Monica Pier. It's gonna be an adventure that day. Should be fun. Robin Moss 4923 subscribed. You are cool. Thank you, Robin Moss. That's one step closer to the 2,500 goal subscribers that we're trying to hit by the end of this year. So if you guys are enjoying the stream, sub up. I am going to be very active these next few weeks till the end of the year, and starting 2026 I'm going to lock in a really good schedule for uploading videos and streams. So lock in, guys. If you guys enjoy it, 2026, my goal for 2026 is for it to be my biggest year on YouTube. I'm going to be on here a lot. I'm going to be grinding. I'm going to improve everything I've done. I'm going to improve the videos, the shorts, the streams. Everything's going to be way better. So if you guys are enjoying them now, sub up, because you guys will enjoy them later too. Jacob Pittman 7261. You're working? Yeah, I'm working right now, but I'll get back to it after the stream. But thanks for asking. MGB Automotive 7626. 5, you'll be back in 5. Cool. MGB will be here. Space Lord retracted his message. Cool. Space Lord, you deserve more views and likes, not gonna lie. I appreciate that, but it's I think for what I like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like that, but then sometimes YouTube does give me a ton of views, and it's just, but it's been getting more consistent. It's my the amount of people that enjoy the streams, the videos, and the shorts, I've been getting more consistent. So I like that. I think YouTube's actually picking up that I'm on my grind right now. But thanks for pointing that out, Space Lord 479. Juan, ¿por qué abriste este canal? I started this channel. I think you asked me this, but I'll repeat it. Kate -Z8J. Hi, the volume is back. Do you remember me? Of course, Kate. I was telling you on my last stream, but I don't know. I guess as soon as you joined, I got muted or something, because I think I had been streaming for like 20 minutes and nobody had told me. Everybody was talking to me. But yeah, I do remember you, Kate. Welcome back. But the reason I started this channel was because at the time I have a car that's an Acura RSX. It's all modified. It was a unique build for YouTube, and I figured it would be good for me to share it. I did want to be like known in the Acura RSX community, and I think I did accomplish that. I think a lot of people that have the Acura RSX car and have looked up on YouTube have ran into at least one of my videos, and that's cool. That was really my goal for YouTube, and I think I've done it. I've passed it. And shout out Kate-Z8J for the gift. I really appreciate that, Kate. You are very generous. And you, yeah, I really appreciate you, Kate. That's really cool. But yeah, that was my goal when I came on YouTube to do something like that. Let me catch up on the chats. Robin Moss, have a great day. You too, Robin. Thanks for stopping by. C-Mill 4055. You're taking a dump right now. I like smelly dumps. Interesting. I don't know if you're just being generic, like if you walk into a public restroom, you like smelling them, or maybe it's just your own, bro. Hopefully it's just your own. Jocelyn, Exquisite Collection. Hi, Jocelyn. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys enjoy it. Juan, siempre estoy esperando tu directo todos los días. Juan, I know you're a big supporter of the stream, bro. I don't think it doesn't go unseen. Don't think it doesn't go unseen. Kate, you're such a good person. You look like my math teacher, not gonna lie. Interesting, Kate. And you're a great person too for showing some support, positive energy. And that's interesting because I was not really good at math when I went to school. I took geometry twice and I failed them both times. I didn't fail them. I got a D, but I needed to get a C and above to pass, but I couldn't do that. So after my 10th grade, I just stopped taking math because I was like, I can't pass it. I'm not gonna waste my time. But interesting, Kate, that you said that. Space Lord 2103. That's about how long it was. I think so. I think that's how long my last stream was. But thanks for letting me know, because now I know how long I can stream. Kate, thank you. No, Kate, thank you for all the support you guys do. Juan, how was my childhood? My childhood growing up, it was pretty cool. I can't really complain. I grew up with 3 brothers, plus me, so it's a total of 4. My dad and my mom, and it was just cool. I have like 3 brothers that we all kind of, played rough with each other. Luckily, I'm the biggest of them. I'm not the oldest. I'm the second to oldest. But we all got along. But since I was the biggest, I was able to hold my own against all of them. And I do like to play rough with them. But yeah, that's a good question, man. My childhood was fun. Yeah, I can't complain. What's your favorite animal? It has to be a dog. I'm a big dog lover. I got 2 dogs. Kate, no problem. What's the saddest thing that's ever happened to you? The saddest thing, man. I don't know if I really want to talk about that because it might throw the vibe off of the stream. But yeah, I guess the saddest thing would have to be one of my brothers that they're currently sick. So yeah, I guess that's the saddest thing that's happened. But shout out Kate for the question. Natalie Camargo -20 BFF. Hi Natalie, welcome to the stream. Oh, hi Natalia, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I don't know why I was looking at it and it looked like Natalie. Evans 7764. Did your parents ever try to make you and your siblings fight together for their love? Not really. I mean, I think they had their favorites, but obviously, I mean, like obviously the first one, he's the first one. He's the one that gets spoiled the most, and then as the family grows, it becomes harder to spoil the other ones because, well, now it's not just one kid you got to feed. You got to feed 2, you got to feed 3, and you got to feed 4. It just gets expensive. So, but I understand. Now that I'm older, I understand it. Robin Moss 4923. Can you show us outside? Let me see. Let me make sure there's no address, but it's not much, guys. Like, look at that. I'm parked right next to a wall. This is where I decided to stream today, so sorry for messing with the camera, guys. I know it's mad annoying, but you guys wanted to see it. Space Lord 479. Is that a dog? I think so. Myth _4_u. What's up, bro? At lapinso.2516. What brand mini truck would you put a K20 into? Would it be worth it? Nissan or Toyota hardbody. I just like those. Either one of those is cool. I actually wanted to get a Nissan hardbody a long time ago. I ended up getting a Nissan Frontier. It is what it is. I don't have the truck anymore though, so yeah, I don't really have a truck right now. I do want to get one though. Kate-Z8J. Oh, I'm sorry, dear God, please be with Jesse's brother. Please help him heal and recover quickly. Amen. Thank you, Kate. Those are some kind words. And yeah, hopefully my brother gets better. Robin Moss 4923. Beatbox, please. That's the standard. Yo, that was so cringe. I can't believe I actually did that. Robin Moss 4923. There you go, bro. Deborah Patterson. I subbed. Shout out Deborah Patterson. She subbed up. She knows that we're working hard to get to 2,500 subscribers by the end of this year, which that's like 5 weeks from now. So we're on our grind. Deborah, I really appreciate that because that's one step closer to the goal. Music 22. Welcome back, bro. Sup? What's up, Music It's always good to see you on my streams, bro. Juan Rojas 75. ¿Te gustaría ir a Latinoamérica? I've actually been to Mexico, bro. And I went to Mexico when I was 10. I think I touched about it, but really the only memory I have was not really a good memory. Was I lost my wallet, and it had, at the time, was like $50, but you got to remember that was like 20 years ago. $50 was $50. And that was like at the start of the trip. So I really didn't enjoy that because I was bummed out because I didn't have any money when I was over there. So yeah, that's it. Can you take us in a drive-through? I actually just ate, so I'm not really hungry. I had Waba Grill. But maybe, hey, that's a good idea. Maybe for next week, I might do it for the IRL stream because I gotta do stuff for the IRL stream. I think you guys will enjoy it too. Hold on. Deborah Patterson, yeah. Shout out Deborah. Robin Moss 4923. Dang, you're good. Keep going. All right, cool. I don't know if I'm gonna keep going with that beatboxing, man. I thought it was kind of cringe, but it is what it is. I eat Kylinder 3411. Hi. Eat. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. It's Maria. Hi, Maria. Eat. Oh, really? Oh no. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If not, I'm sorry. A35 Kedits or A35K Edits. Naming an airline for a video. Southwest. Kate-ZAJ, please. I don't want to throw the food away, Kate. Because I really just ate like a few minutes before the stream. So if I were to get food, I would have just end up throwing it away. I'm sorry, but hey, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Maybe for the next stream, because I did get some equipment that would help keep the phone stabilized for when I do an IRL stream. Because I noticed that when I did my birthday IRL stream, was that the footage was real jumpy because there was no like gimbal. But I did order a gimbal. Let me see. La Pisno that 2516. What hobbies do you enjoy doing? All right, I got a lot of hobbies. The one that I'm on my grind right now, I mentioned it earlier, but I'm doing cycling right now. I'm training for a 100K on a cycling right here that I have near this bike path. So I'm training for that. That's gonna be like 62 miles of nonstop cycling. My goal is to get that done nonstop by December, by like the Christmas week of December. That's when I'm gonna try it. This week, this upcoming week, I'm gonna plan to do at least 2, maybe 3 rides of like 15, 20 miles to prep for that, and then we'll get that done. But that's my main hobby right now. Obviously, I mean, I got cars, I got motorcycles, I like to grow plants, special plants like that plant. But yeah, it's Maria. Are you Mexican? Yeah. Well, my parents are, but yeah, I guess so. By default, me, yeah. Juan, ¿qué comiste de lunch? I ate Waba Grill. It's Waba Grill is this like fast food chain, but it's like rice and chicken, and they throw some steak on there. So, that's usually what I eat, just plain old food. Space Lord 479, 657 plus 59 minus 7 plus 7 plus 67. Yo, I told you that I'm not good at math. I told you guys that. So, Space Lord, why you trolling, bro? Robin Moss, my great grandma passed away. Robin Moss, I'm sorry to hear that, man. But unfortunately, that is a part of this game that we play called life. So I hope you keep your head up, Robin, and remember your great grandma with good memories, and help keep her memory alive, because that's all you can do after that happens, is just keep them alive up here. Kate-7, no, sorry, Kate. I don't know why I keep saying 7 instead of ZAJ. I hate myself. All my friends left me. Kate, don't hate yourself. Friends come and go. That's part of the journey. You will make more friends, and they might be better friends. Like, I'll give you an example for me. So I'm 31 now. I don't have that many friends. But I do have like people that I connect with, whether it's at work or whether it's, other friends that I do keep. But once like the school ends, your circle just comes closer and closer and closer. And eventually I have a feeling that it ends with you and just your own family, which isn't a bad thing. So Kate, don't overthink it. People come and go, but just keep doing your thing, Kate. And yeah, Space Lord 479, shout out Kate for the gift. I really appreciate that, Kate. Space Lord 479, shout out Kate. She's coming through with the gifts. Can you step outside and give us sunlight? It's actually really cloudy. Yesterday it was actually pouring rain. So it sucks when I have to work in the rain. But yeah, I would, but I get shy. When I'm out there just gonna be going like that. I don't really want to do that. So, but Space Lord, we'll save that for next week. Next week I am gonna do that. Space Lord with the math problems. 1 + 1, 2 + 2, 3 + 3, 4 + 4, 5 + 5. Interesting. Juan, ¿cuál es tu primer directo? What was my first live stream? It was in the van. That's usually where I've been starting my streams, is on the van. Robin Moss 67 sucks. And Robin Moss will be your friend, Kate. Robin wants to be your friend, Kate. Are you open to being his friend? Kate, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate all your gifts. I do appreciate that. Hopefully you can stop by in some of my streams upcoming week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I will be on here. So Kate, take care of yourself. Thanks for stopping by. Kyle 03 pop pew 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 ta. You forgot the hung. The 6ix9ine hungs. That's how. Kate, no worries, Kate. I really appreciate it. You don't have to apologize for that. Any donations is really good. Don't you don't need to be sorry about that. But you guys remember when what was it, 6ix9ine? He did the gun sound, the hung. That was actually pretty funny. Juan, ¿por qué la gente dice 6'7"? Esto es una tontería para mí. I don't know, Juan. But people like it, so I like to play around with them. Kate, KK, thanks, bye. Love you, not in the weird way. No worries, Kate. Love you too. Have a good rest of your weekend. Hopefully you guys can tune in on the upcoming weeks. With 6'7", you know what? I haven't even looked it up. But somebody said that it was like it was like from a song. I don't know if it's from like a K-pop song or something. Cause I don't think 6'7" is like something that started here in the States. To me, it seems like something that might have started somewhere else. But I don't know. I don't know the backstory of that. But yeah, that's what I think. And shout out to whoever's stopping by with the emotes. I'm really bad with asking for the emotes. Cause yeah, I don't know. I'm just not that good at that stuff. But I really appreciate that. I really appreciate all of you guys that have come onto the stream, like the stream, subscribe, drop some chats, drop some gifts. Any of that, I really appreciate that, guys, and I really hope that it shows that I appreciate it. Robin Moss, it was me. Hey, Robin, thank you for that. I really appreciate that because it just shows that you guys really enjoy the streams, and it helps motivate me to come on here. And yeah, so I really appreciate that, Robin. Shout out Robin Moss 4923. But yeah, guys, this upcoming week, at La Pisno 2516, what electrolytes you use for cycling training? Good question. I'm not probably the best guy. This is the first time I've ever started training for something like that. And then I don't even have the best bicycle to do it. The bicycle that I'm gonna do it in is a really old 1990. It's like a 90s Diamondback hardtail mountain bike. So it's not even like a road bike that would be good for that. I just don't have that, and I don't want to go spend the money on a road bike that I'm not really going to use after I do the 100K. But to answer your question, in my training sessions that I've done a 12 mile and a 14 mile ride. and I just took a bottle of water. I didn't really do anything crazy, but I know once I get up to the 25-30 miles, I'm definitely gonna need some electrolytes. So I might take some Gatorades, because yeah, even after the 14-mile ride of nonstop pedaling, because I am going up in the mountains when I do that, because I am like in a mountain city. That's I know I will need something like that because there's a lot of hills that I go up. So I'm probably gonna stick with the Gatorades and then maybe some protein. Maybe I might stop and get some Whopper Grill, but that might be too heavy for like the 60K. I might have to do some protein bars or something. But yeah, and then I got motivated because there's another YouTuber I watch. His name is Old Shoe. He does like Uber Eats. No, not Uber. Well, he does Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Instacart. I think his main gig is like Instacart, and he does that. And then he also shows like on Strava that he does cycling. So I have always enjoyed cycling. I have a stationary bike, so I used to train on that. But now that the weather's getting better, I've been hitting the trails, and it's been a lot more fun. KC 2015-Y1S. What's up, Casey? Thanks for stopping by. Space Lord 479 with the tool. Nah, it like this pew 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 bang boom, plant the bomb, planted round eon, switching sides. Interesting. At La Pinzo 2516, are you mountain biking Sycamore Canyon? No. The trail that I'm gonna do it on is the San Gabriel Valley Trail. And that's here in like California, Southern California. But that's the trail I'm gonna do. And it starts off in the city of Azusa and then ends in the city of Long Beach. I think if the whole trail itself would be over the 100K, so I'm probably not gonna go all the way to the end of the trail and back. I'm just gonna stick to the 100K because my fitness is okay, but 100K is 100K. That's 62 miles of cycling in one day. Your butt's gonna hurt. That's really the thing I think that was gonna be the hardest for me is sitting on the bike on a bicycle seat for that long, because it's at least gonna be 4 to 5 hours of cycling. And I know probably the next day I'm gonna have to at least need a day off from work. So I'm trying to do it during the holidays so I don't have to take any time off from work. Robin Moss, I'm from Tallahassee, Florida. Interesting. How are the gators out there, bro? You got gators out there like we got cats? Because I've seen some crazy videos of just people walking their dog in Florida, and then there's this like 12-foot gator walking on the sidewalk like it's nothing. Juan, vivo en Illinois, entonces a un día me puedes venir a mi casa. Interesting, Juan. You're from Illinois. I would have never guessed that. How'd you end up in Illinois? That's interesting. Space Lord 479, gotta go. I will be there for the live IRL stream. Peace out, Space Lord, and I look forward to seeing you and the IRL stream. As always, guys, sub up. We're trying to hit 2,500 subscribers by the end of this year. So if you guys enjoy the streams, feel free to sub up. I'm on my grind right now, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy at least some content that I do, whether it's the live streams, whether it's the long form videos, the shorts, the clips, whatever. Or maybe you just enjoy coming on. So yeah. Robin Moss, it's nighttime right now. I probably got like another 20 minutes of daylight before it gets dark here too. So Robin, you're not on your own, bro. It's gonna get dark soon. But yeah, that's the 100K that I got planned. So yeah, interesting. I hope you guys. I've been thinking if I should document that, like the training I do, because it is interesting, especially since I've never done something like this. Like as far as like cycling training, the only thing I've done is a stationary bike that I bought a long time ago that I would just use for like to keep myself in somewhat decent, all right, breathing shape. What's your dream mountain bike? I'm actually really happy with the mountain bike I have now. I swapped out the tires though. They're not mountain bike tires. They're DHM Tanwell Maxxis tires that I have, which makes it a lot easier when I'm cycling, because I have like actual road tires, not off-road tires, which give more resistance. So every pedal I do on these tires goes a lot farther than they would on a mountain bike tire. But for my dream bike, I'm really happy with mine. I would like to get a road bike though. I am thinking either like a Trek road bike. I don't know. I just like to buy like American made products because I guess I'm here in America, so I like to support it. So, but yeah, maybe a Trek road bike. That's kind of what I'm in the market for. But I'm trying to get a second hand because bicycles prices are insane. If you want to buy like a new road bike, you're gonna look at least at $1,000, and that's gonna be like a cheapy bike. But I do want a road bike with disc brakes. That's kind of one of the requirements I have for the road bike I'll get. Juan, te puedo ayudarte a mejorar tu español. Hey, you type it on the chat in Spanish and me reading it helps me out a lot because I'm telling you, nowadays I really don't practice the Spanish as much as I should. Godrick V I or is it Godrick 7? Hello, Godrick. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Daniel, cheers to you, Daniel. Nice to see that you're sticking around. Tide Pod Lover, what's up, Tide Pod? Did you ever do the Tide Pod challenge? Robin Moss 4923 emoji attack. Hey, I would like to see an emoji attack. Tide Pod Lover, what's your dream car? My dream car is a car that they don't make anymore, unfortunately. My dream car is a Nissan GTR, but unfortunately Nissan has been having issues and it's looking like it's going to go bankrupt. It even stopped making the GTR, I believe, last year. So will I ever get my dream car? I don't know. But as of now, that's the dream car I have. But yeah, a good question, Tide Pod Lover. Juan, ¿recuerda el primer día que yo estuve? Yeah, of course I remember. I hope everything's going good at school, man. And shout out to Robin. I think it's him. I don't know if it's Robin, but he's doing an emoji attack. You could buy a used if you wanted to. Yeah, I could, but ever since they stopped making them, prices have gone through the roof. It's you're gonna need a mortgage loan to get one of those cars. But yeah, and I feel like, I don't know, I'm gonna try to get it one day, but I won't be disappointed if I don't, because I'm sure something else will come out that will be as cool, if not cooler than that. Xavier Gonzalez, hi, what's up, Xavier? Welcome to the stream. It's been a really fun stream, guys. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to go because it's already starting to get dark, but I'm gonna go until the sun goes down, because today is gonna be another really chill day at work. It's like it's gonna be real chill. Monday's gonna be chill, so I'll stream as long as I can. But yeah, so yeah, I was saying, guys, that I've been thinking about documenting my cycling, but I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in doing or interested in watching, because it's fun, but since I'm just training, I'm really just hitting the same trails. I'm trying to build up my fitness. I'm looking at my stats. For the 14-mile ride I just did this past weekend, I averaged, I believe it was a 5-minute mile on the cycling. And now this is like uphills, downhills, and downhills. But I don't know. I've been really checking on that. My heart rate stays at a solid 160. Once I hit the peak, and then it'll flatten out at 160 for the entire ride, which is good. That's really what I'm looking for. I'm trying to build my endurance. That's kind of why I'm doing these little short rides, and then gradually I'm gonna make them bigger. And then right before the 100K, I'm gonna do a 50-mile ride, 25 one ways and 25 back home. And then after that, I'm gonna rest. I'll probably do a short 10-mile ride, and then boom, hit the 100K. Let's see. What made you want a mountain bike for 100 miles? Your willpower is powerful. It's all I got. Like, if I had a road bike, I'd more than likely do it on the road bike, but I don't have a road bike, and I don't want to buy a road bike just for that, because I enjoy the mountain bike because I like to do bunny hops. The trail I have here, there's a lot of like off-road parts of the track that I wouldn't be able to take a road bike in, but I like the mountain bike because I could take it anywhere. Robin Moss 4923 emoji attack done. Shout out Robin Moss 4923 for the emoji attacks. It's always fun to see that. And Evans 7764, are you a truck driver? And hi Evan. No, I am not a truck driver. I just drive a Chevy Express around. SM Zark, this guy looks uncircumcised. Yo, that's crazy. How do you, what makes you say that? What makes you say that I'm uncircumcised? That's crazy. Shout out Brandon Bell-R5P8Z for the gift. I really appreciate that, Brandon. So shout out Brandon for the gift. But hey, SM Zark, this guy looks uncircumcised. Whoa, yo, that's a crazy chat that you said. Evans, why do you drive a Express around? It's the work van that's assigned for me. And if you guys can tell, I've been decking it out. I added the monster sticker because I drink monsters every day, and then a CHP patch that one of my friends who's doing the CHP Academy right now gave me. So I think that's really cool, and I decked out my van because I just got my van back. I had the old van, which wasn't the one that's assigned because this one was down because the door broke. But they gave it back to me yesterday. So first day back. Juan, ¿el español es tu idioma o el primer idioma? It was my first language, but it's like once I got into school and all my friends spoke English, I kind of just didn't really speak it. But I speak it. Are you planning on buying any cool workout gear during Black Friday? Not workout gear. I do have planned to buy like stuff for the streams and like other videos. Like I want to get a gimbal for when I do my IRL stream. It's not like jumping around. And then yeah, just other stuff. I've been even thinking about getting like a stream board so I can have some fun like sound effects while I'm on here. I mean stuff like that. We'll see. Robin Musk 4923. How many subscribers do you have? After the stream, hopefully I have 2,000. But the goal is 2,500. But the last time I saw it was like 1950. What do you do for work? Dang, I really wish I could tell you guys. Maybe one day, but for now I'm gonna keep that personal. Carvana Goddess, hi Carvana, thanks for stopping by the stream. Kate, welcome back, Kate. I'm happy to see you. I'm eating cup of noodles. Interesting. Nissan or Maruchan, which one? Cord McCrory, hi Cord McCrory, welcome to the stream. Ali Hader, Shabir Akram, Waterford anime character. I don't really watch anime. The only like I've seen a few, like a handful of animes out there. And the probably the biggest one I've seen is Naruto. I didn't finish it. I got tired after there was 20 filler episodes like towards the end, and yeah, I ended up dropping it. Juan, deberías estar canal tener 10,000 suscriptores porque es tan bueno para mí. Hey, shout out Juan Rojas. He said that my channel should have 10,000 subscribers, and hey, maybe one day. But I'm on my grind right now. Dieter Shokane-K3E. Are you a dishwasher? No, I'm not a dishwasher. Oh, you think you meant like for work? No, I'm not a dishwasher. How would I be a dishwasher? I'm in a work van. Interesting. Kate, chicken flavor. That's the best. I like the chicken flavor. Carvana Goddess, I like the Acura RSX on your profile. I have a 2006 Acura RSX red. Red is a good color. My blue RSX, I still have it, but it's out of commission because of registration here in California. It makes it impossible to register my car. So for now, it's just sitting in the garage, going up in value is what I like to say. Evans, where do you live? I live in California, Southern California. At Lapisno.2516, the mountain bike race is part of cycling group. No, I don't cycle in a group. Like I said, I cycle alone for the most part. I've always cycled just in my garage in like a stationary bike. But here and there I like to hit the trail because I'm like really close to the trail. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm glad to see that some of you are interested in the cycling. I might drop some shorts of the training on how that goes. Are you a HVAC person? No, I don't do HVAC. Kate-ZAJ, what's your license plate? Because I'm driving and I see your car and I see you in your car. Look ahead of you. I don't see you in front of me because there's a wall, Kate. Stop the troll. Carvana Goddess, have you ever heard of Radwood. No, I've never heard that. What is Radwood? Juan, ¿por qué el rap es tan popular en Estados Unidos? I feel like Juan, I feel like it's dying out. I don't think Juan is oh my god. I don't think rap is as big as it once was. I think other genres are coming up. I think country's making a big comeback here in the States. But rap is big just because it's of the culture that is here. Kate, oh, just kidding. I don't actually see you. I figured. I'm like, there's a wall right in front of me. Like, there's a you're not gonna see me, and I don't even know the license plate off the back of my head like that. Carvana Goddess, Radwood is an 80s and 90s show in SoCal. Interesting. Is that like a car show or something? But yeah, my RSX has been chilling. Today was actually a time attack day here at my local track. This is like the only track I have left here around me, because all the tracks got taken down. But for that, it was supposed to rain today, so I didn't take the day off work to go over there, but it ends up not raining. So maybe for the month of December, because they only do time attack once a month, and it's always on Fridays, and I always work Fridays, so I haven't been able to go. But yeah, it's a car show. Interesting. Is it like in the LA area? Hi Kate -ZAJ at Lapisno.2516. I used to mountain bike Sycamore Canyon in Newbury Park. I have always wanted to ride the trails in Riverside. Supposed to be really good. Interesting. Interesting, because I am thinking of moving towards the Inland Empire area. And I was worried because I'm like, right here, like where I'm at, I'm like a mile away from the trail, so I can just bike there. And if I do move, I was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep biking. But I didn't know Riverside had something like that. Carvana Goddess, I liked and subscribed. I'm a car gal. Cool. Shout out Carvana Goddess for subbing up. She knows that we are on the grind for 2,500 subscribers by the end of this year. So for those of you guys that are enjoying the streams, videos, and shorts, sub up, because I'm gonna be more active starting 2026, and from now on, till the end of the year, you guys are gonna see me on here a lot. So if you guys enjoying it, sub up and turn notifications on so you guys know when I'm going live, because I'm not that good. I try to announce it when I'm live, but other than that, I don't really like push it anywhere. I don't post it on Instagram or TikTok or anything. So I think if you guys don't want to miss a stream, you guys have to sub up and have notifications on. Juan, ¿cómo estás? El clima. It's a little cloudy here. Kate, but it's not raining. So Juan, that's a good part. It's not raining. Kate -ZAJ, I dare you to go to a stranger around you and say hi. Kate, that's what I like to do when I do my IRL streams. So I'm not gonna do that now because I'm in the van, and I'm like in the work van. So I don't want people to call my work and be like, hey, what's up with your guy going up to me saying what's up? But when I do my IRL stream on Friday, I will more than likely, that will be one of the challenges, because I like to give myself challenges, like when I'm doing an IRL stream, and it's stuff like that, like go up to random people, talk to them, and try to engage with them. So while I'm on stream, so that's gonna be the goal, Kate. So tune in for the IRL stream. I'm glad you will. If you want me to do that, I will do that on the stream when I'm on the IRL stream. At Lapisno2516, I'm from Oxnard and have to drive 20 miles to Ping Mugu to mountain bike. Interesting. What mountain bike do you have, bro? And Oxnard is pretty far from where I'm at. I used to work with a guy that used to commute from Oxnard to West Covina all the time, every day. I was like, damn. Bye, Kate. Thanks for stopping by the stream. And actually, chat. I'm actually gonna be ending the stream right now, just because it's actually getting really dark now. And I need to get back to work, because I've been streaming for like an hour and a half. I know this stream is only an hour, but prior to this, I was on here for like I think 20 something minutes. So if anything, I might go for a little bit longer, but not much, guys. Stream's getting close to the end. ¿Qué tipo de estudiantes eras en tu escuela? What type of student was I when I was a kid, or when I was in school? Good question, Juan, and I will answer that. And hopefully by the time before the stream ends, somebody else can like the stream and we hit my goal of 20 likes for my stream, because that's really what I try to do. But the type of student I was when I was in school, I was a heavy gamer. Even to this day, like in my 30s, I still game a lot. So I was kind of nerdy. I wasn't the best. I wasn't the smartest kid in school. I never tried to be. I never studied when I was home. But my main goal was just to pass my classes with a C or a D. Whatever gave me enough credits to pass the class and keep moving on, that's what I would do. I would do the bare minimum just to move up. I wasn't a class clown. I wasn't very talkative. I was actually a very shy kid when I was in school. But yeah, that's the type of kid I was. I wasn't the most talkative, and I didn't have that many friends. I had like my group of like gamer nerds, that friends that I had. And yeah, that was kind of school for me. I never tried to stand out when I was in school. I just try to just be like undercover or something like that. But yeah, that was me. I wasn't the nerdiest kid or anything like that. Well, my freaking iPad just fell. All right, guys. Let's_go_24. I put my car on, put the trash in a McDonald's bag, fold it nice, and hand it to the homeless. Hey, what a G, right? That's a G move. Hey, knowing them, they probably just threw it on the fucking floor. That's all. That's what they always do. Those, nothing wrong with it. Not talking crazy, but they do that. At Lapisno 2516 2010 Specialized Epic Comp 26-inch wheels, full suspension, needs a new crank bearing, but my favorites are hard tails. Interesting. You have a Specialized, nice, and a 26-inch. My Diamondback is a 26-inch too. I didn't want to go with the 29-inch. I know like a lot of the new bikes, they go with the big tires. But growing up, I had a 26-inch, and I've always tried to stick with 26 inches. 26-inch wheels. Even though I am a bigger guy, I am 6 feet, 6'1". So maybe the bigger tires would work better for me. But I just like the way the 26-inch wheels and the 26-inch frame looks like. It's not too big, but that's my preference. So shout out at Lapisno for having a 26-inch wheel on his mountain bike. Juan, tengo que irme a bañarme, hablando después. Adiós. Have a good day, Juan. Thanks for stopping by. Don't worry, bro. I'll probably be ending the stream shortly. Carl-D7I, greetings from North Korea. Shout out Carl, man. He's the second guy from North Korea to stop by. Kate, welcome back, Kate. And the audio's working, and I'm glad you can hear me. But guys, I'm actually gonna have to end stream. It's actually getting really dark. I could barely see myself on screen. So I wish you guys the best weekend, and have a great rest of your day. And I will see you guys on Monday at 12. Have a good weekend. Bye.